That's right. Back at it again, Full Custom Hot Dog here doing our little haul video for the month of July. So what did we get? I feel like I didn't get anything too crazy. I held back quite a bit. Everyone should be proud of me because I didn't buy a ton of junk, but I did buy some hot garbage. So let's see. I finally got in Wild at Heart. And I picked this up because Perdita is in it, from Perdita Durango, not played by Rosie Perez. But I can't wait to see it. I haven't watched it yet, so I guess I could wait a little bit. I've had it for a few weeks now. Half Baked was released by Kino Lorber, a movie that I still think is one of the funniest of all time. Still holds up. I watched this. I watched all the special features. There'll be a review coming. Still one of the funniest movies of all time to me. We also have from Vestron, The Wraith, which is great and holds up really well. If you haven't picked this up, I highly recommend blind buying. I can say that before I even drop a review. It's funny. It's not scary. It's just kind of one of those revenge horror movies, but there's a cool car, got car chases and stuff, and Charles Sheen is great in it. Solid film all around. I can't recommend it enough. And Vestron is still operating at that newer price point where things are like $10-12. So totally worth it. If you haven't picked it up, highly recommend it. Damn. Number 20 of Vestron. I can't believe. I only say that because I have bought them all, each and every one. What else we got? We're almost done here. That's right. There hasn't been too many movies. Siege, which was a great Canucksploitation film, Canadian film about a shooting at a gay club, and the survivor runs off into a little apartment building, and then they hold down the fort against these gangsters, and it's great. Loosely based on a true story where the police department, I forgot in which Canadian city, Halifax, I think, went on strike. So this occurred during there too. So there are no cops to call. Pretty good. My only complaint, the only thing that ruins this movie, is the sounds of guns sound like they're from G.I. Joe with lots of lasers and pew pew. Also picked up from Severin, Skin Deep from Gabe Bartalos. I liked it. I watched it a few times. It's weird. It's fun. I don't know if I can recommend it, but there's a review coming out, I think, within the next week that'll explain my thoughts on it. But a lot of very great effects. If you don't know who Gabe Bartalos is, you're wrong, because you actually do. Effects for Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, more famously, Frankenhooker, a lot of Head and Lauder stuff. He's just worked on almost every classic good movie ever of all time. Now, my last one. I didn't know this had gotten released. Somebody tweeted about it, and I jumped on it immediately. I had to have this, and you guys may know it, and you might not. And I'm curious to know in the comments if you know what these films are. Bonejack and Teen Apes. Dirty Dozen is the name of the set. They've made films such as Taint Light, Quest for the Egg Salad, Mulva, Teen Ape. Any of those ring a bell? This is a set with all of that director's films. You could see several things here with a signature from the director Chris Seaver. I have a weird love for these films. They're super low budget. It feels like Friends just goofing around. The soundtracks I kind of hate because I don't like ska, but that's on me. But the movies are just so fun, and there's definitely something to appreciate about fun films where it's friends and they're filming it, having a good time, and then they're releasing them too, which is kind of mind-blowing. But now here they are on Blu-ray, full of special features, all kinds of stuff. Very solid package with not all of the films. There are some things missing, but enough of them. And I just, maybe it is a guilty pleasure. Maybe it's one of the only ones I have. The movies are incredibly immature, gross, raunchy, kind of rough and terrible in their humor, but it feels like movies I would have made with my friends when I would have came out of high school. So I jumped on it, and worth the price. I don't know if they still have them. I got this on Makeflix. I think it's makeflix.com. They used to be Tempe Digital, specializing in kind of some, I guess budgety kind of things. I'm not sure. I think they do a lot of MOD discs though, made on demand. So check them out. They do offer a guarantee for those discs. I think 10 years, which is pretty cool, and definitely made my purchase almost stress-free, honestly. But worth it. I definitely think this has been a pretty solid haul. I'm stoked on all of these, and as you notice, there's not a lot of I don't know. This is a very reasonable month's haul in my opinion. I've got tons to watch anyways. What are we doing? But of course, I'm your host, Full Custom Hot Dog. Follow me on Twitter. It's Full Custom Hot Dog without the last O, because it's just too long for Twitter. So, thank you all for watching, and until next time.
If you like what you see,
I love what I see.
make sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell for notifications so you can watch whatever comes next. And if you like the music you hear, you can follow me on SoundCloud and Spotify. Check the description for links.